Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. If you've made it through the first 100 or so picks of your fantasy draft and realize you've made more than a handful of risky selections, you can negate some of that risk by drafting safe, established fantasy producers with solid numbers in pretty much every category. Here are 5 well-rounded generalists that can help stabilize your roster. PGSG Darren Collison. Pacers. Darren Collison's star shines brightest as the capable on-ball guard for a mediocre team. For a rebuilding Pacers squad with few building blocks aside from Miles Turner and Victor Oladipo, the likely scenario for the 30-year-old is that he continues to average a line of 14.35 as he did through 3 seasons with the Kings. Perhaps the most underrated aspect of Collison's fantasy profile is, despite standing a flat 6 feet tall, he's managed to connect on 46.9% of his shots for his career, including 50.9% of his two-pointers since 2014-15. With a discerning sense of when to shoot and when to pass, with at least some contributions in three-point shooting and steal totals as well, Collison should see the right combination of playing time and usage rate to continue to be a solid bench guard in fantasy. Seth Curry, Mavericks. Over the past 2 seasons, Seth Curry's per 36 production held steady despite seeing his minutes per game nearly double from 15.7 to 29. In his first season with the Mavericks, Curry averaged 13.33 with 2 made three-pointers and 1.1 steals per game, while shooting 48.1% from the field. While three-point percentage isn't typically a category in standard fantasy formats, Curry's encouraging 43.2% shooting from the arc means he'll be able to log minutes as both an on- and off-ball guard, which will help him avoid a logjam for playing time in a new-look backcourt. The Mavericks drafted Dennis Smith Jr. with the number 9 pick and liked enough of what they saw from Yogi Ferrell to sign the diminutive scorer to a deal as well, but Curry has established himself as a legitimate player in today's NBA, and coach Rick Carlisle has a reputation for trusting veteran players over unproven youngsters. Al-Farouq Aminu, Trail Blazers. Al-Farouq Aminu is the glue guy for the Portland Trail Blazers and can do the same for your fantasy team. Able to play either forward spot, he was tasked with filling the gaps around all-star caliber guards Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, which largely entailed defending opposing forwards and taller perimeter players, rebounding, and the occasional three-pointer. Aminu averaged just 8.7 points last season, but contributed 7.4 rebounds, 1.1 made three-pointers, 1 steal, and 0.7 blocks per game. His rebounding potential in particular should continue to be impressive for the undersized 4. Marvin Williams, Hornets. 12 years after going number 2 overall in the 2005 draft, Marvin Williams seems to have found a home for his floor-spacing talents. Over the past 2 seasons, the Hornets' starting power forward averaged 11.4 points, 6.5 rebounds, 1.8 made three-pointers, 1.1 assists, 0.8 blocks, and 0.7 steals per game, while shooting 85.4% on free throws. With Dwight Howard coming to town, expect an even larger need for Williams' three-point shooting. If he can get back to the 40.2% clip he showed off in 2015-16, Williams' scoring output could improve to 13 or 14 points per game. On the defensive end, Howard is still a deterrent in the paint. As long as opposing players are hesitating just a split second longer before taking a shot or passing the ball, there will be an opportunity for long-armed forwards like Williams to bolster his steal and block totals. Gorgui Dieng, Timberwolves. Dieng averaged 10.82 in his first season in Tom Thibodeau's system and recorded his 3rd straight campaign with at least 1 steal and 1 block per game. He also shot 16 for 43 on three-point attempts, a rate of 37.2%. Considering he only took 27 threes through his first 3 seasons, it's hard to gauge whether Dieng's effective three-point shooting percentage could scale with an increased output of shots, but it's still a sign that the Senegalese-born forward is finding new ways to contribute at 27. Even though Karl-Anthony Towns' continued development and the addition of Jimmy Butler will put a hard cap on Dieng's scoring potential this season, they can't take away his defensive contributions. The combination of rebounding, solid shooting percentages, and overall defense makes Dieng an easy fit for any fantasy roster. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel.